How is MrBeast able to characterize his contestants? On the surface, this seems like an extremely stupid question because this isn't a movie or a faked TV show, it's a real-life person. There's something about MrBeast's newest video, World's Deadliest Obstacle Course, that genuinely shows a deeper connection with the audience than you actually realize. Mac is a contestant that has been in multiple MrBeast videos, and throughout each of those MrBeast videos, he has failed at one thing or another. This is also something that Jimmy himself in the comment section has said that you can actually re-upload and post stuff about this new video. So that's exactly why I'm doing it. I'm having the chance to actually show this and actually prove a point to everybody that they might not even notice at first. Let's get on to this though. The contestant on MrBeast that I'm going to be specifically talking about is Mac. Previously a part of Iraq, but now isn't anymore. He was a part of some of these videos. In 100% honesty, his newest video is honestly one of my favorites MrBeast has ever put out. It is genuinely a fantastic and honestly stressful, but also satisfying video. If you haven't seen it, I genuinely recommend it a lot. It is very good. Another really great one, and actually has a very emotional part to it, is World's Most Dangerous Trap, where Mac, in the end, spoiler alert, actually fails one of the last challenges. While he's trying to do the iconic Squid game where they're trying to cut out the cookies, he fails at actually finishing to cut out the umbrella and snaps it right in half. It is honestly extremely sad because of how far he came and how much money he would have won if he actually got past this one last thing. And believe it or not, in another video by MrBeast, Face Your Biggest Fear to win $800,000, Mac again has to cut out more cookies, and this time instead of the umbrella, he fails at the star and cuts it right in half by complete accident and loses everything that he was trying to win. Mac was also in the biggest MrBeast video possible, which is the Squid Game recreation that he had, and also failed at the cookie cutting. So this has been his arch nemesis for the entirety of his duration on the MrBeast channel, which is something that really built up this finale. He has to make the final hurdle by jumping across each of the cookies, each of them getting farther and farther apart from each other, and to get to the end, he has to jump from the umbrella to the star and then to the ending. There is a lot of tension built up with this entirety of the thing. He has shown weakness after weakness throughout some of the other MrBeast videos, especially the balancing mechanism. On the fifth challenge, Mac actually has to go and face one of the hardest things that he's had to do this entire time. His idea of balancing is not really the best. He also skipped out on one of the previous opportunities that he had in one of the previous challenges from the same video to do balancing and chose the monkey bars. And now from the previous challenge that he did last time before the number 5, he had to go across a spinning balance beam, and he still was not able to do that first try. And now he has to do it 3 separate times and go back multiple different times to get the money and throw it across to the end. This is something that genuinely brought a little stress to me. And I think it brought a lot to a lot of other people as well, because the support for Mac is insane on the comment section. The panic is extremely real. Mac literally looks every single last second throughout all of these challenges like he's going to actually have a panic attack or some sort of attack that's going to leave his life threatened. He looks terrified. Although unlike every single other time, he is actually able to get across, and he was able to get all of the money that he previously won, all $800,000 to the end of this. Mac's previous practice came in to help with this, and this is how it kind of helped build a different character for Mac with this balancing. Balancing is a struggle that he previously had and is now faced with it once again. This is something that helps elevate his characterization in this video, as he has to learn to not panic as much and basically fully concentrate on what he's doing, and also outwits Jimmy by throwing the bags across one of them so he doesn't have to do the last one every single time. He can just throw it to Carl, Carl catches it, he gets the money for that. Because when previously offered to do balancing, he just went with the monkey bars because he thought that he couldn't do it. But now faced with this, because Jimmy knew he made that course specifically for Mac in that same day. And after numerous times of practicing the balancing, is able to go back and forth, it shows a progression of how strong he's able to be. Something that he previously thought was not possible for him now is fully possible. The use of music also helps to elevate the suspense in this moment of him trying to do all these challenges, because it's very high tense, which really keeps you on the edge of your seat the entire time, just like how Mac is feeling. Now, I know I've skipped over a lot of the other challenges because I don't think that they really help too much elevate my case, but to show the last point of basically his characterization and how Jimmy is able to do it, the reason why Jimmy does this is because every single last reality TV show on the face of the earth does this. They have the capability to show each and every single last contestant's good and bad sides. So they have the deciding factor of whether to showcase them as a good person or showcase them as a bad person. Because for somebody to lose as a bad person, it's going to give the audience much more of a happier situation, because we don't want bad people to win things. But when good and nice people win, that is something that really makes you feel satisfied. It makes you happy, makes you want to tune into another video. And that's exactly what MrBeast does. It's a genius marketing move to not only make the person that you're rooting for a lot more likable, but also makes it so the idea that him winning is a lot more satisfying than somebody that's bad who's winning. And to showcase his last point of progression, the final challenge of the entire video is one that basically throws everything on the table for him. Not only could he lose every single last bit of money that he has won, he can also lose through something that he's already established he can do in the past. Because in this last challenge, he can either cut out the umbrella cookie, or he can go through an obstacle course of everything that he's done in the past entire video. Everything is at stake here. Everything from the previous couple challenges is now in this one challenge. It is an amalgamation of everything that came previously. And he has the choice to either do the amalgamation or do the cookie. And he throws the cookie right off. It's a really badass moment, honestly. It's just kind of cool to see him chuck it right off the edge. And him being able to actually fully complete the challenge is extremely satisfying. After numerous losses and a montage of the different single times that he's lost throughout the video and throughout every single other video, this is so satisfying and is the reason why MrBeast characterizes his contestants. Because not only does it lead for more people to want to watch older videos where other contestants are characterized in a good manner, but it also makes it a lot more enjoyable and entertaining for the audience. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm Enchanted.